Hey, it's Tom
and Mike
from Take Time to Travel.
At the foot of the Acropolis is the oldest neighborhood in Athens called Plaka. Its charming walking streets are lined with many shops, as well as restaurants and cafes. It's a fantastic place to wander around and explore. Today, we're going to take you on a guided tour of Plaka to show you its top attractions, including the picturesque narrow streets of Anafiotika, and try some delicious Greek food.
We'll start our tour next to the Acropolis Museum on the lovely Makrigianni walking street, which is lined with lots of attractive restaurants and patios. Then we'll continue past the Choragic monument of Lysicrates, which dates back to 335 BC, and walk uphill to these absolutely gorgeous terraces adorned with lights and flowers, where we'd frequently come across some of the city's many cats.
Now let's make our way over to Adrianou, another lovely walking street. This bustling main pedestrian street in Plaka is a must-visit when in Athens. Amongst the many charming buildings, you'll find tons of shops and boutiques, selling all kinds of touristy goods and knickknacks. And of course, there's some inviting patios too.
If you turn off Adrianou Street onto Athenian Street, there's Filomousou Eterias Square, which is surrounded by even more enticing restaurants and terraces. It's a nice shaded area to grab a bite to eat, have a cold drink, and is perfect for people watching, as well as to see some entertaining live music. Of course, there's also some more friendly felines. In the evenings, it's quite nice here too, with a vibrant and bustling atmosphere at the many bars and eateries.
One of our favorite places to eat in Plaka is Restaurant Choragic. Let's show you what it's like. Inside has a charming rustic kind of feel, but we decided to sit out on their patio and ordered a couple of large Zethos vat beers to drink. Then we shared the stuffed tomatoes and peppers filled with rice and herbs, which came with a side of potatoes. Following that, we had the dakos from Crete. It has two traditional barley rusk rolls topped with fresh tomatoes, mizithra cheese, olives, and capers, as well as an order of crispy fried calamari, which was quite generous. Tom added some fresh lemon juice on top before taking a bite. The calamari was cooked perfectly and tasted delicious.
After that, we took a moment to enjoy the view before it was time for some more food. The traditional homemade moussaka, which has layers of roasted eggplant and spiced meat sauce topped with a creamy bechamel sauce. We loved our meal at restaurant Scalahio. It was one of our favorites in all of Athens. And just beside the eatery, there was also a large hopscotch game, which I couldn't resist.
Now let's continue past the restaurant and stroll through the scenic plant-covered walkways on our way up to the tiny neighborhood called Anafiotika, located within Plaka. It's an incredibly picturesque little area that was originally built by the carpenters and stoneworkers that came here from the Cycladic Islands. So you will definitely notice that typical Greek island architecture, with alluring narrow walkways filled with tropical vines and plants. Of course, we even found a few more cats over here.
Anafiotika is one of the prettiest areas in all of Athens in our opinion, and as you continue higher and higher up the hill towards the Acropolis, you'll be rewarded with some incredible panoramic views overlooking the city. And with the Acropolis towering above you on the other side, it really makes for a breathtaking setting.
After those stunning vistas, we'll head back down through the narrow winding walkways in Anafiotika and walk over to Lysio, another delightful walking street. It has this gorgeous flowering bush next to the Melina Mercury Cafe, which is a great place for a picture or for a nice meal. But we're going to stroll down the street and head over to the Menisklios Stairs, which has lots of attractive restaurants and patios all along both sides, creating a very fun and inviting vibe.
These stairs are a great place to just wander around and explore, with so many alluring choices to grab something to eat or for something to drink. It was hard for us to decide where to go. We actually ended up going all the way back down to the bottom of the stairs to try this place on the corner called Lyra Restaurant. It has a prime spot to relax and enjoy the scenery, so we were lucky to get a table on their terrace.
After we sat down and had a look at the menu, we ordered an Alpha draft beer as well as a large Alpha Weiss beer to drink, which is always a nice way to start a meal. Then we had the traditional cheese pie with sesame and honey truffle. For our mains, we shared the mushroom risotto with thyme, truffle oil, and San Michele cheese, as well as the stuffed pumpkin with minced meat and lemon sauce, and the grilled chicken marinated in garlic sauce and honey.
All of the food that we ordered was quite tasty. We even found a new friend during our meal. Overall, we had a fantastic lunch at Lyra, and it was an incredible experience wandering around the picturesque Plaka neighborhood.
Make sure to check out our Athens Cheap Eats video. Please like and subscribe, and remember, take time to travel. Catch you on the next one.